it sounds to me like the Americans want to be a major exporter of energy in order to be able to crowd out their rivals and to be able to support their allies. And really, the only way they can do that with their significant energy demand needs at home is to have a reliable partner to be able to backfill for them. That's us. And so I feel a lot of confidence that if we position our supportive role properly, that we should be able to demonstrate to the Americans that we are essential to their aspiration for global energy dominance, which leads into their national security concerns. And who knows? I mean, if we're able to be that provider for the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, maybe that counts towards our NATO commitment that we can support their international efforts at security as well. I think we have to be creative in how we put that conversation forward. But I've looked at our reserves, and I've looked at the American reserves, and it wouldn't make sense for the Americans to cut off their own access to what could potentially be 100 trillion barrels of oil and 500 trillion cubic feet of gas. That wouldn't be. It seems to me they should understand that by building more pipelines to that resource, that actually helps America, it helps their consumers, and it helps with their energy security needs. So I'm optimistic that we can make that case. Let's be super clear about why we find ourselves in the situation that we're in today. It lands 100% at the feet of Justin Trudeau, who even just a few weeks ago gave a speech where he thought it was an affront to women that Kamala Harris didn't win. We're in a trade negotiation with a brand new administration, and we have a prime minister who keeps on poking his finger in the eye of the current administration and has damaged that relationship. So if there's a failure, it lands at his feet, which is why I'm counting down the days to when he's gone and we can have a reset. It's 47 days to go, and I hope he doesn't continue torching the relationship in the meantime. All I can do is try to repair and build relationships that should have been repaired and built over the last 4 years. That is what we do by having our office in Washington. We have good relationships with people on both sides of the aisle because that is what diplomacy is. You have to be able to work with both Democrats and Republicans, and you have to refrain from expressing a preference for who you would like in the White House. And so if there's a failure of leadership and if there's a damage to the relationship, it's 100% at the feet of Justin Trudeau.